Starting us off at number 10, we've got The Old Guard 2. And honestly, it's about time. Remember when the first movie dropped and we all became obsessed with immortal warriors? Well, Charlize Theron is back, and she's bringing that same energy that made us all wish we could regenerate from getting hit by a truck. This sequel picks up right where we left off, with Andy and her team dealing with the consequences of their existence being exposed. But here's the thing. This isn't just another action movie where people punch things really hard. It's got heart. It's got those relationships that make you actually care when someone gets stabbed. And let's be honest, Charlize Theron could probably intimidate a grizzly bear just by looking at it. The action sequences are going to be absolutely insane. And I have a feeling this one's going to answer all those questions we've been asking since 2020. Plus, if you're like me and you've been waiting for a movie that doesn't require you to remember 17 different timelines, this is your jam. This is Emiverse Studio. Watch this video to the end and hit that subscribe button now. At number 9, we have the Sandman Season 2. And can we just take a moment to appreciate that this actually happened? After all the drama and uncertainty, Dream is back, and he's bringing more nightmares than your last relationship. Neil Gaiman's masterpiece continues to unfold in ways that are going to make your brain hurt in the best possible way. Season 1 had us all questioning reality, and Season 2 is apparently going to make us question our sanity too. Tom Sturridge returns as Morpheus, and honestly, watching him brood in different dimensions never gets old. What I love about The Sandman is that it's one of those rare shows that treats its audience like they have brain cells. It's complex, it's beautiful, and it's the kind of show that makes you feel smart when you catch a reference. Plus, the visual effects are so stunning, you'll forget you're watching this on the same platform where you binged 3 seasons of reality TV last week. Coming in at number 8, we've got Untamed. And this one's going to be a game changer for anyone who thinks they've seen everything. This psychological thriller follows a woman who escapes from a controlling relationship, only to discover that her past isn't quite what she remembered. What makes this show special isn't just the mystery, it's how it handles trauma and recovery without making you feel like you're watching a very special episode of anything. The lead actress gives a performance that's so raw and real, you'll forget you're watching fiction. It's the kind of show that starts conversations, and honestly, we need more content like this. The pacing is perfect. Not too fast that you miss important details, not too slow that you're checking your phone. It's that sweet spot where every episode ends with you immediately clicking next episode, even though you promised yourself you'd go to bed early. At number 7, Trigger is about to become your new obsession. This crime thriller follows a forensic psychologist who gets pulled into a case that hits way too close to home. But here's the twist, she might not be as innocent as she seems. The show brilliantly plays with your expectations. Just when you think you know what's happening, they pull the rug out from under you. It's got that perfect balance of psychological depth and edge-of-your-seat suspense that makes you question everyone's motives, including your own, for trusting any of these characters. What I really appreciate is how they don't insult the audience's intelligence. The clues are there if you're paying attention, but they're not so obvious that you solve everything in episode 2. It's the kind of show that rewards rewatching, and trust me, you're going to want to. Number 6 brings us Too Much, and this comedy drama is exactly what it sounds like, but in the best possible way. Following a group of friends in their 30s who are all having various life crises at the same time, it's like Friends if Friends was honest about how messy adult life actually is. The writing is sharp, the characters feel real, and the situations are so relatable, you'll either laugh or cry. Sometimes both. It's one of those shows that makes you text your friends saying, "This is literally us," about 12 times per episode. What sets this apart from other ensemble comedies is that it doesn't try to make everyone likable all the time. These characters are flawed, they make bad decisions, and sometimes they're genuinely frustrating, just like real people. It's refreshing to watch a show that understands that being in your 30s means figuring out that you definitely don't have it all figured out. At number 5, Almost Cops is going to be this summer's comedy hit. Following a group of security guards who take their job way too seriously, it's like The Office meets CSI, but funnier and with less actual crime solving. The humor comes from the gap between how important these characters think their job is versus what they actually do all day. It's that perfect cringe comedy that makes you laugh while simultaneously feeling bad for laughing. The ensemble cast has incredible chemistry, and every character brings something unique to the table. What makes this show work is that it never punches down. Yes, we're laughing at these characters, but we're also rooting for them. It's comedy with heart, and honestly, that's exactly what we need right now. Number 4 takes us into sci-fi territory with Under a Dark Sun, and this post-apocalyptic thriller is going to blow your mind. Set in a world where the sun is dying, humanity has to adapt to survive, and let me tell you, they're not handling it well. This isn't your typical world-ending show. It's more interested in exploring how people maintain their humanity when everything familiar is gone. The world building is incredible, the special effects are movie quality, and the story tackles themes about climate change and survival without being preachy. The character development is outstanding. Watching these people adapt and change as their world literally grows darker is both fascinating and heartbreaking. It's the kind of show that stays with you long after the credits roll. At number 3, Xiam is this month's surprise hit. This coming-of-age story follows a teenager navigating identity, family expectations, and first love, but it does so with a fresh perspective that feels authentic rather than forced. What makes this show special is its honesty. It doesn't shy away from difficult topics, but it also doesn't exploit them for drama. The writing feels real, the performances are natural, and it captures that specific feeling of being young and confused and hopeful all at the same time. It's the kind of show that makes you remember what it felt like to be that age, but also makes you grateful you're not anymore. Plus, the soundtrack is absolutely perfect. Coming in at number 2, The Gringo Hunters is this action comedy that's going to have you on the edge of your seat while laughing until your sides hurt. Following a group of bounty hunters tracking down criminals who fled to Mexico, it's got that perfect blend of humor and high-stakes action. The chemistry between the leads is incredible, and the show does a great job of balancing comedy with genuine thrills. It's smart, it's funny, and it's got enough action to keep you entertained without being overwhelming. And finally, at number 1, we have Brick, and this crime drama is going to be the show everyone's talking about. Following a detective investigating a case that connects to his own past, it's got everything: mystery, great characters, and twists that will leave you speechless. This is appointment television at its finest. Every episode builds perfectly on the last, and the payoff is going to be worth every minute of the wait. So, there you have it. July 2025 is going to be incredible for Netflix fans. Which one are you most excited about? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more Netflix recommendations. Happy binge watching!